Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial on how to use Slack. So if you're just getting to know Slack for the first time, this will be perfect for you. And if you have some more experience on Slack, we might be giving you some new information which you might not know about. So firstly, we're on slack.com and there are two things you might want to be interested in: how to download Slack and also know about the plans. The first thing you'll need to do is to click on Find Out Your Plan. And when you open the pricing, you will be seeing different pricing options: Pro, Business Plus, and Enterprise Grid. With the free option, you get 90 days of message history, 10 app integrations, and you can have an audio-video meeting one-on-one. You can also have messages one-on-one with people outside your organization. You can have one workspace. If you'd like to have unlimited workspaces, you will be using the Enterprise Grid. So with this information, the next thing we might be interested in is to download Slack for Windows. If you're using Windows, you can come over to Resources, and then you can see Download Slack. Of course, if you want to download the mobile version of Slack, you need to use your phone to get the mobile version by going over to your App Store and downloading it. When you get on slack.com, you're going to have the option to get started, either at the center of the screen or at the top right corner. Click on Get Started, and then it says first enter your email. The suggestion is to use the email you use at work. So we're going to put in our email address here and click on Continue, or you could use your Google or with your Apple. But we're going to click on Continue with Google. Then if we have multiple email addresses, you're just going to make a selection of what you want to use with Slack. You will need to confirm once again, click on Continue. So right here, it says create a new workspace. To get a great start, you need to click on Create a Workspace. If you'd like to have marketing communications about Salesforce, you could click on the checkbox here and you will be able to subscribe to information on that. We're going to leave this blank for now, but we'll click on Create a Workspace. And now we've been taken to this page, which is one step out of 4. What's the name of your company or team? As you can see here in the placeholder, you can put in your company name as such. So we have Light Logistics, and we're going to click on Next to step 2. And for the second step, it says, what's your name? So here you're going to put in the name so your teammates can easily recognize you and connect with you. You also have your profile photo. If you want to edit it, you can simply click on Edit Photo and look for a picture in your local drive. And now we're done with this, we can click on Next. And here you get to add another teammate to Light Logistics team. So you can add coworkers and separate them by commas. And then you could also use the invite link or add from your Google contacts. So now we've added one more email address to invite to our Light Logistics team. And do take note that these invitations do expire in 30 days. So if your invitee is not accepting it, it will expire. Alternatively, instead of adding with email, you can use copy invite link. When you use the copy invite link, you will need to send this link over to your teammate. But since we've added this one here, we can click on Next, and it says your workspace is ready to go. Start with Slack Pro. However, we're going to continue with the free version. As you can see the option right here, start with the limited free version. And if you're a first timer, you will be having this welcome information, welcome to Slack. It's a 3-page slide, and the second page says focus on one topic at a time. And you can have free access to premium features. Now we have our Slack dashboard. Now to easily understand it, we can divide this page into 3. We have the first column, the second, and the third. The third is the largest, and that is where most of the information can be found. Now on the left side, you have LL, which are the initials for Light Logistics, and you can add another workspace if you want. You also have the home, which is what we're currently on. Under DMs, this is where you can see private messages between you and individual teammates or team members. If you'd like to start a conversation, you can search for a DM or add coworkers to your DM. But for now, with the free version, you can only add a member. When you do this, you can click on Send to have someone else added to your DM. Now here under activity, this is basically a summary of all that has been done, whether it's messages, team tags, and other notifications, basically all the activity happening here on Slack. Now at the top right area of the second column, you can see on read, and if you toggle this on, it will show you and sort only on read messages. But if you toggle this off, you will be seeing both the activity you've seen and those which are new to you. And on the more button, which is the 3 horizontal dots, you can see more tools right here, such as templates, automations, canvases, lists, files, channels, and people. Now, talking about channels, when we go back home, you can see 2 main sections. You can see channels and you can see direct messages. Now, under channels, this is where everyone in the team which you have invited will be seeing different messages. So under all light logistics, you have all your team members right here, and you can communicate and liaise with others. But if you go under direct messages, it's the same as the DMs section right here. You can simply click on one of your team members to communicate with them directly. As you can see, I just clicked on this invitee and I'm going to write some information there and they will get it without others getting to see it. So under channels, as we mentioned before, you can have a discussion with your team members and collaborate more. There are other options here in the text area where you can write some information, such as hello team members. And if you want to make this bold, you can make it. And if you want to italicize this, you can do that. And if you want to cross this, you can cross it. Now, if you'd like to attach other information, you can come over here to the plus icon, click on attach, and you can add a canvas, list, text snippet, workflow, or upload any file from your computer. Now, if you want to hide this, you can simply come over here and click on hide formatting, and you'd have a cleaner text field. But if you want to see more of it, you can have it right here. Now, if you'd like to add some text or to embed some text or code, you can use this to add it. There are also the options for emojis to help make chatting more fun and more memorable, and you could use this with your teammates. You can also mention someone by clicking on this, and it's going to have to add the person. However, if you're sending a message and you want to tag someone, you can use the add button on your keyboard and add another person. It will be highlighted in blue to show that this is a tag to another person, and you can add some more information. And we just said Rex will be assistant team lead. If you'd like to add more people, you can come over to the top right area here, click on this icon here, and it will bring up this pop-up where you have the option to add people. And here you can put in the email address. Now, if you'd like to have a huddle with your team members, you can use the huddle button right here, click on it, and it's going to make a phone call with all your team members where you can have a conversation. Now, when you do this for the first time, you will need to grant permission for Slack to use your microphones. You can say allow at this time or allow while visiting this site. So you can see at the top here, microphone in use. And as you can see, as I'm speaking, it's showing that I'm the one speaking with my avatar having a green waveform. You can choose to turn on your video, share your screen, share a reaction, and other options available during a discussion. When you're done with your conversation, you're going to click on leave to end it. Now we're going to click on the send button here, so at least we have a message we've sent before. Now over here at the top right area, you can click on the 3 vertical dots, which stands for more actions. When you click on it, you have the option to open channel details, edit notifications, start this channel in case you're having multiple channels, and I'm just going to click on start channel, and you can see under start, this is now moved from channels to start. And if you want to remove it, you can unstart the channel and the star will be gone. Once again, we have the option to move this channel. You also can add a workflow, edit settings, copy name, link, huddle link, or search in channel. Now we'd like to click on edit settings, and under settings, you can change the channel name from all light logistics to something else. Under integrations, you have automations and apps which you can add to enhance your Slack and team workflow experience. Now, if you'd like to add an app, you can click on add an app, and here you have different apps to add to all light logistics. You can use the install button to install Google Drive, and you can seamlessly add Google Drive to your Slack. There are other apps you could add here, such as the Google Calendar, Zoom, Trello, Simple Poll, and the likes of them. After you're done with that, it will now be available to you on Slack. Now, while adding team members to your workspace and to channels, you can add a company handbook to share handful links, guidance, and policies to newcomers, and you can also share a personalized welcome message to help others settle in. Now, this is your choice and if you want to use it. Now, when you create a company handbook, over here at the top area here, you can click on company handbook and you'll find it all here. Now, you can add a link to your company's handbook and use these other options to help newcomers and new hires into your organization. So far, we've been able to show you how you can have Slack, how to download Slack, and how to invite others. And after inviting others, how to use the channels and the direct messages and know the differences between both of them. Showing you also how to create huddles or team member calls here on Slack is easy, and you can go ahead with a click to start it up. Thanks for watching to the end, and see you in the next one.